So it's been a couple days, and I've been basking in what the Oklahoma House did in issuing their resolution that abortion is murder and calling upon all state officials to treat it as such. And I've noticed that all the pro-life, pro-family groups and the conservative news outlets seem to be totally ignoring it. Except I found this one story by Life News where they actually did cover what the House did. And you see it here. Oklahoma House passes measure calling officials to stop the murder of unborn children by abortion. And they talk about it a little bit here, and then only that little, and then right away they're like, unfortunately, because of the precedent set in Roe v. Wade and the current makeup of the U.S. Supreme Court, states' efforts to protect all unborn babies from abortions are thwarted in the courts. This has been the delusion that the pro-life movement has been spouting off for 40-some years now. And then they bemoan Roe, and they get down to this final big kahuna conclusion, and they say, Roe, a decision made by all male justices in 1973, stands in the way of life-protecting laws that most Americans support. That's why overturning the deadly decision, Roe v. Wade, has been a key strategy of pro-life groups for decades. And this has been their key strategy. And it's been a wrong strategy. What they're doing is giving credence to and furthering the fiction of judicial supremacy, which says, A, that the Supreme Court writes law, which they don't, that the Supreme Court is the final arbiter of what is constitutional or unconstitutional, which they're not, and that all other branches of government need to bow down to SCOTUS and do whatever they say, even when they say we're supposed to all stand by while helpless preborn babies are being murdered. This needs to stop. And what they did in Oklahoma was the first in the nation ever, in 44 years of this bloodshed, where a legislative body has declared abortion to be murder and called upon state officials to treat it as such. This is huge. And yet the best we can get from the pro-life, pro-family, conservative news outlets is, nice, but it doesn't mean anything because of SCOTUS. That's the whole point. This is going around SCOTUS. This is standing in defiance of SCOTUS, which should have been done back in 1973. If you want to learn more about what I'm talking about, just go to the website defytyrants.com, and right on the home page, read the short article entitled "The Odious Fiction Destroying America," because those of us who care about the preborn need to stop giving credence to this whole fiction that we all have to wait around till the Supreme Court decides to do right when they're the tyrant who did wrong to begin with.